going to do another AD&D Toolkit tutorial video. One of the things that you can do if you're a supporter of the AD&D project is select different profiles, the way that the website renders. So I thought I would showcase one today. This is our Black Dragon. Normal is what you normally see, but today we have Black Dragon display theme set. And from here, I want to go to my testing campaign, and I want to demonstrate a little bit about the built-in weather system that we have. I know I've written and said before, I am not a meteorologist by trade or hobby, but I did do a little bit of reading and flipped through some almanacs and atlases and some online research, trying to get some trends, spoke to a couple of people, just to try and get something passable as randomized weather. Built into AD&D Toolkit, because weather, I would say, should factor into your gameplay, particularly when you have extreme elements. So if you're in wintertime in an icy region, your characters should be equipped with appropriate clothing and sleeping gear, or they're going to suffer some kind of penalties that you impose. There are some spells that are dependent upon the weather, such as like Druid Lightning. They can call a powerful lightning spell out of the sky, but only when there's a storm in the local vicinity. So in any event, I built a little weather system in here that you can, it's totally optional. You can choose to use it or not. When you create a city, you'll see that there is a climate and terrain that you can choose, which will both factor into a number of systems. One of them is the weather. Obviously, if you're in a cold clime, you're going to have a lot cooler temperatures versus seasonal temperate or a hot climate. And then as far as the terrain, you have mountainous, hills, flatland or forest, jungle or coastal. So at the city's creation, those two features will factor into your weather. Then what you'll be doing is, as your characters are progressing through their gameplay, you're going to be selecting the city that they are nearest. This will usually, I guess, be their home base, but not always. But let's say that Seaway is where my characters are based and where they left out of, but they're going on a long journey, and they are currently closest to the city of Drayome that I've created. So the system will use, or Toolkit being the system, will use the features for Drayome to determine weather. If I select to manage that city, I make that the active one. And then that's pretty much it. Everything else will be randomized for you. So this campaign is in day 237 of the first year, year 0, which puts us around the month of August. So it's the summer season here. Let's actually just refresh the screen. I think my campaign is currently in Seaway. Yeah, so we're going to manage that city. I just want to see the details. All right, so Seaway is a seasonal city, flatland or forest. Okay, so we can expect temperatures to be commensurate with that type of climate and terrain, which you can see they pretty much are in the month of August, late summer. You could expect to see 85 degrees Fahrenheit or so. And then also, if there's any precipitation, that's also factored in, whether it's stormy, snowing, sunny, and so forth. And then this changes every time I advance a day or more in my campaign. The weather will update. That's pretty much it. So like I said, it's optional. The information's here. You can use it if you wish. You don't have to. The weather doesn't play into any other toolkit systems, but hopefully it does play into your narrative, into your gameplay. And I hope that was helpful. See you at the next video.